Hello and welcome to Preps Overtime, presented by Tom Dinsdale. I'm Jack Sheard. With me today is Dale Miller, resident prep football expert at the Independent. And Dale, we got some matchups this weekend that seem a little intriguing.
Yeah, one I'm really looking forward to is St. Paul and Grand Island Central Catholic. Traditional rivals and kind of an interesting matchup this year, both in the same district. Central Catholic comes in undefeated at 4-0, but a little untested. You know, they've beaten everybody that's been put in front of them, but those four teams have combined 2-14 records, so obviously not the toughest competition. St. Paul comes in 3-1. Their opponents have been 5-11, and their only loss was kind of a 40-0 head scratcher at O'Neill that I think their coaches are still trying to figure out what exactly happened there. But two teams that have shown some pretty good signs of being really quality football teams, but also untested, and I'm sure that kind of they always do their best against each other, so we'll get a better read on how good both teams are.
And this is a district matchup, right?
That's right.
So the winner of this will have an opportunity to still compete in the district. The loser, since both teams are going to play St. Cecilia at the end of the season, the loser's going to have a tough hole to get out of.
That's right. When you have the number 2 team in Class C1 and St. Cecilia in the district, to have one loss going into the game against the Blue Hawks, it would be tough. So both teams really need to win this and kind of win out to have a shot at district championship later on.
Who do you think's got the edge between the two?
It'll be interesting. I think that St. Paul probably has the advantage on offense. Central Catholic in their playoff run these past few years, really strong defense. It looks that way again. So really when St. Paul has the ball and Central Catholic's on defense, that's kind of the matchup that probably ought to decide it.
All right. That game will take place at Northwest's field on Friday, and we'll have video highlights of that game, so you have to stay tuned for those. Another big matchup in Central Nebraska's 3-1 Fullerton versus 3-1 Loop City.
Yeah, kind of two up-and-rising teams. Loop City came into the season with a 21-game losing streak, and that was kind of what they were known about. But they're making noise for a more positive reason this year with their 3-1 record. Won their district opener against Superior easily last week, and they'd like to make it 2-0 in district and could really start seriously considering a playoff berth if they keep rolling like this.
Be a nice change of pace to go from 21 straight losses to a district title.
That certainly would, and you know they've stuck together. Their coach said the senior class has really worked hard, kept everybody's heads up, and it's starting to pay off for them.
Well, both schools will be looking to improve to 4-1 and get an edge in district play. We'll have highlights of the Grand Island Central Catholic game, the Grand Island homecoming game against Fremont, and some other highlights throughout the week. I'll check back with independent.com. Thank you, Dale Miller, football expert. We'll see you next week.